in terms of cross-cultural differences in time, for me, it's such a fascinating area. So, as you say, in the global north, Western hemisphere, we have this very typically linear relationship with time. We see the past and the present and the future as a line. And in fact, if I had a room full of people now, I could get you to do a little sort of experiment where you close your eyes and you have to point to where you think the future is. And if you grew up in the northwestern hemisphere, you'll point towards the right, and you can point to where the past is, you'll point towards the left. And this is because we have these very linear timelines in our head. And what's obviously fascinating is when we go to different places in the world and we try and understand how different people start to think about time. So you can think of this South American group called the Amara, who have a very reversed sense of time in comparison with us. So they would see the past as in front of them and the future as behind them. Similarly with Maori in New Zealand, so you walk backwards into the future, keeping your eyes on the past because you're learning from the past. So the past is what we know, so we see it. The future is what we don't know, so it's behind us. And I think these are really interesting, they're intrinsically interesting ways of thinking about time, but I think they also have super benefits for us to think about ways in which we can think about time on an individual or on a personal level. So the whole idea that we're talking about of hustle culture, of time being productive, is because we have our focus on the future. We're always trying to reach this next goal, which is just a little bit further away or just a little bit higher up. And what we're not really doing is being in the present as much as we probably could. And we're certainly not spending time thinking about the past as much as we could.